Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
We are literally just hours away before WWE Wrestlepalooza tonight. But before we get into all the news, the rumors, the speculation, the gossip, before we get into all that, before we cover that, before we detail that, before we get into the exclusives of that, we had a little show last night called SmackDown on the USA Network, and I want your feelings, your thoughts, your view, because remember, your view is the only view that matters on this very particular website, to the delight of all of you. What was last night to you as you viewed it, as you watched it, the highlights of it, the emotions? What was the segment of the night? What to you was the match of the night? What was the moment of the night? What would you say SmackDown was last night? Was it sunny? Was it sour? Was it cold? Was it frigid? Was it snowy? What to you, if you compared it to the weather, was it? What was it to you last night, SmackDown, from top to bottom, from 1 hour to the next? The expectations, the anticipations, everything that we got, everything that we saw, everything that we witnessed. Was it a good build? I felt it was a great show. I felt it was one of the better SmackDowns of the year, to be honest with you. I mean, you had great matches. You had backstage. You had in-ring. You had talks. I mean, contract signings. I mean, this SmackDown literally had it all. You had pull-aparts. You had Brock Lesnar. I mean, this SmackDown really delivered on every damn aspect, because you see, to me, I'm just not the wrestling guy. Oh, match after match after match after match. You got to have stakes. You got to have reasons. You got to have strategies. You got to have plots. You got to have storylines. It's not just about wrestling. It's about the story. It's about everything that goes into it. But again, it's about your view. What did you think about SmackDown last night? We need your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on everything WWE. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the heavy news and rumors and speculation gossip, just hours before WWE Wrestlepalooza, and believe me, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to get into. There's a lot that's going to shake the foundation today. Remember, Wrestlepalooza is going to have a lot of surprises and a lot of shocks, according to the game Triple H. Now, if that's all hype, I don't know. But will it make it right? Will it be the right delivery? Will it be the right course of action? Will the WWE come up big when it matters most? When all the cards are down, will everything come to fruition? Will all the stars align correctly for WWE tonight? We are all going to find that out. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get into anything, I got to tell you this right now. I got to bring this to your attention, because this is the prolific, consistent, and most dedicated, bringing you the very best in WWE news, rumors, speculation, gossip, and hearsay. It's all about the debate. It's all about the comments. It's all about the views, and we adjust it accordingly. Today's report is going to shake the foundation of wrestling and mainstream entertainment as we know it, because of the rumor of WWE coming to Disney isn't just about chatter anymore. It's not just about smoke signals. It's not just about blowing air up your you-know-what. It's backed by deals, by partnerships, and by shaking and shocking crossovers. Add to that the breaking updates from SmackDown, the chaos going into Wrestlepalooza, and even Jimmy Kimmel negotiating his way back onto TV through Disney. Yes, and stick around, because at the end of the video, I've got a real world-breaking arrest story that you will not believe, guys. Towards the end of the video, but you got to think about everything I'm going to say to you right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and remember to hype up this video right now. Remember to hit that hype button below. Confirm, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestlepalooza ESPN partnership. Do you finally know, after watching SmackDown last night, after all the segments, after all the talks, after all the mic work that we got last night, especially from R-Truth, do you know now how to watch WWE Wrestlepalooza? Are you going to order? Are you going to pay for ESPN just to watch WWE PLEs every single month? Or is it beginning to be too much money? Well, we're going to get into that, because subscribers through Spectrum, DirecTV, Fubo Live, Hulu Live, Verizon Fios, they're getting access, but not everyone's in the clear. Some ESPN users Plus need to upgrade to ESPN Unlimited or pay more to watch this one. That alone is a sign of how Disney is monetizing this. Wrestlepalooza, as we all know, is the first WWE premium live event streaming under the ESPN banner on Unlimited. That's right, Disney's ESPN platform is officially tied into WWE's future. Now, we saw chaos last night. We saw bedlam, right? We saw mayhem. Brock Lesnar was absolutely unhinged. He nearly attacked Michael Cole. F5 Corey Graves in the middle of the broadcast. Contract signings went down. Cena versus Lesnar is locked in the build to Wrestlepalooza is hitting a fever pitch in just a few short hours. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, are they coming together again? That is very interesting and intriguing. Will this be played into the Survivor Series? Andrade, we all know he's gone, officially moved to the alumni section. WWE has confirmed that he is absolutely out. Joe Hendry being phased out of TNA as WWE prepares to bring him fully by 2026. WWE is stacking future stars while these Disney deals are brewing. Everything is happening at once. Here's the rumor that is shaking the internet at this hour and at this time. WWE, is it actually coming to Disney, since Disney is tied in with ESPN Plus, which is tied into WrestlePalooza tonight? Now, why does it make sense? Well, simple. ESPN equals sports. WWE equals sports entertainment. That's a triple threat match made in media heaven. What if SmackDown reruns stream on Hulu the next day? What if WrestleMania streams on Disney Plus alongside Marvel and Star Wars? WWE gets exposure to millions more subscribers. Disney gets live content and fans get accessibility, or maybe higher prices. Proof. WrestlePalooza tonight is the proof. ESPN Unlimited is the host, meaning WWE fans already have shaken hands with Disney, you would think. This isn't fantasy anymore, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, fans, and subscribers. It's happening in real time. WrestlePalooza could be the very first event in the WWE Disney future. But WWE isn't the only headline Disney's chasing. Jimmy Kimmel has been in talks with Disney executives about bringing his show back ever since it was canceled, ever since it was silenced. So much for freedom of speech in 2025. Why does this matter for us wrestling fans? Because it proves that Disney is actively restructuring its entertainment empire. Late night TV, sports, wrestling, streaming, Disney wants it all under their umbrella. And can you blame Disney at the end of the day? Imagine the synergy. WWE WrestleMania, followed by Jimmy Kimmel Live on ABC, Disney cross-promoted across Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu. This is exactly how Disney thinks. If they're willing to cut deals to bring Kimmel back, they are more than willing to bring the WWE Empire under their castle, you would have to assume, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, and the media outlets. Now, as we all know, the main event matches that will be taking place, Cena versus Lesnar, a clash of legends, maybe Cena's final stand. AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, a huge crossover match, one of the most anticipated returns in years. The streaming details, ESPN Unlimited is the only way to watch some providers. Some providers cover it, others require a new package. This will test how far fans are willing to follow WWE into Disney's orbit. AJ Lee returning only to announce that she is injured again. Rumor and speculation and gossip after her taking a manhandle slam. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon marriage drama. Will it play out live right before our very eyes? Will we realize it? Will we recognize it? Will it be seen? Roman Reigns, will he be attacked by a Marvel mystery figure as a tease, as a lead into the WWE potential deal with Disney? John Cena versus Mickey Mouse being joked about online. CM Punk walking out of WWE again just hours before showtime. All this and much more as we settle the score with each and every one of you, because this is the foundation. This is how we bring it to you. These rumors, some of these might be real and some of them might be fake. Some of them might be false, I'll be honest. But they might be exaggerated, but they fuel the hype machine going into tonight. WrestlePalooza is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable events in WWE history for my estimation and for my money. If WWE to Disney becomes official, this means more eyes, more money, and more exposure, but also maybe more corporate control. Do fans really want Disney characters coming on Raw or cameoing on Raw? Or are we about to see a whole new era where WWE finally gets the mainstream legitimacy Vince McMahon always wanted, even though Vince McMahon right now is in, the background, the backdrop. For Disney, it's simple, viewers. Live sports and event drive subscriptions. WWE fits the bill. For fans, it could mean better access or higher paywalls. It's a double-edged sword. And before I sign off, viewers, breaking news. Breaking news. I said I had breaking news at the end of this video. This whole video has been filled and jacked with breaking news all over the place. But breaking news outside the ring. An armed man posing as law enforcement was arrested at an Arizona stadium, the same stadium where Charlie Kirk's funeral will be held. Authorities say the suspect was carrying weapons and fake police ID. He was stopped before anything happened, before anything tragic happened, but security around the event is being heightened big time. Why am I covering this here? Because it ties into the bigger picture. Wrestling, politics, entertainment, sports, everything collides in today's world, and tensions are through the roof. We'll keep following the story, but it is a chilling reminder of how real-world drama can sometimes outshine what we see in the squared circle. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we come through here, what do you think? Your comments, your opinions Adult star invites Toni Storm to pile drive her. Storm accepts. An adult star, this is just coming in right now, guys. This is why we do multiple videos a day for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the most in-depth, the most thorough, the most definitive. An adult star invites Toni Storm to pile drive her, and it's been accepted. But what do you think? Do you want WWE on Disney? Will Wrestlepalooza mark the beginning of a Disney WWE future? And what do you make of the shocking breaking news out of Arizona? Hit that like button, subscribe, and remember to become a channel member today to help save and secure my future right here on YouTube.com. And remember, for persistent, prolific, consistent, and dedicated WWE content, this is your daily dose of WWE and the gossip the other guys won't give you. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've been asked, will I give a review? Will I give my sentiments? Will I give my thoughts on WWE Wrestlepalooza? What will I say about that? What will I bring up? Well, you damn right you're going to get my thoughts, my opinions. You're going to get my view of what I thought, the results, the matches, the winners, the losers. You're going to get it all because there is no downfall here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. Whether it's 800 people or 13,000 people, 3,000 people, as long as you're watching, I've said since day one, and I'll say it over and over again, as long as I have one viewer, one subscriber, and one comment, I will continue to do this day in and day out because, ladies and gentlemen, without you, there simply is no Sean's View. Now, we're going to give bonus material. We got some bonus content to give you guys today because at the end of the video, possible surprises being planned for AEW All Out after a mysterious disguised arrival. A mysterious disguised has arrived at the Scotty Bank Arena. Bryan Danielson calls MJF the most overrated wrestler in AEW. Do you agree with that? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. CM Punk says fans waiting at airports and hotels is tantamount to stalking. Scrapped plans for Bray Wyatt feud before his passing revealed online. According to those that know, we all know Bray Wyatt died a couple of years ago. Very sad, very horrible, very tragic, very ill-timed, very untimed, very unpredictable. We did not see it coming. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. AEW All Out, the 2025 betting odds reveal clear favorites and potential upsets tonight. And we got two big pay-per-views today. That's right, guys. How could we not forget about AEW All Out, which will be coming on, if it's not already on right now as this video is up. We got AEW All Out today, and then tonight we got WWE Wrestlepalooza. So as you can see, it is going to be a very busy, a very jam-packed, a very exciting day if you're a wrestling fan. Also, we are receiving word right now about the Wrestlepalooza betting odds show clear favorites ahead of their ESPN era kickoff. Also, Drew McIntyre trolls Cody Rhodes with live "thank you, Cody" tweet on SmackDown last night. CM Punk says that WWE had plans for AJ Lee even without an in-ring return. AEW All Out nearly catches WWE Wrestlepalooza in ticket sales as both sides collide on the same day. Wow, AEW, congratulations. Congratulations to AEW for that. Unadvertised WWE star has been spotted in Indianapolis ahead of Wrestlepalooza tonight. LA Knight might be making his appearance felt at WWE Wrestlepalooza after all because according to PW Insider, LA Knight was spotted in Indianapolis ahead of tonight. Now, even though he's not booked on the show, not supposed to be factored to the show, LA Knight may change everybody's plans going into the event tonight to make everything right. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. WWE slashes Wrestlepalooza ticket prices again just before showtime. Also, the real reason is being revealed online according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour. The real reason is being revealed why WWE pulled Tiffany Stratton's title match from Wrestlepalooza and why it will be rescheduled to next week on Friday Night SmackDown. Mr. Kennedy, who returned to wrestling a TNA ring, all Elite Wrestling wished they could have got Kennedy, but it didn't happen. Mr. Kennedy claims John Cena played the biggest role, a bigger role than Randy Orton in his release from WWE. Drew McIntyre accuses Cody Rhodes of backstage manipulation ahead of Wrestlepalooza title match. And last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, the Usos break out throwback catchphrase during their Wrestlepalooza promo on the 9/19 WWE SmackDown last night. What did you think about all that? Also, Andrade's first post-WWE appearance revealed after company exit. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, according to those that know, there was a lot of rumor, there was a lot of gossip, there was a lot of speculation that after what Brock Lesnar did last night, it was so dangerous, it was so volatile, it was so controversial. There was rumor and speculation about Brock being fired, being fined, being suspended. but then that means that his match with John Cena would have been off, would have not happened. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on everything. Guys, we got plenty more to come. We're going to be here all day, every day to express you the very best in entertainment, the best uploads, the best knockdown, drag out WWE for your dollar, for the hour, around the clock. I will never be sour. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.